shortly.
Here you go. Howdy-o, everybody.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Hey, Giggles is here
Don't let him
in the chat.
Here's Captain Joe.
And Russell. Nope. Captain Joe's coming in. Here he comes.
Yep. TJ, Russell, David.
Yeah, you wasn't first. I was here 5 minutes ago.
Good. Go ahead. Good. You win the brownie.
Yay!
Did you fly today, Joe?
No.
Still rainy
No,
there?
I've been fighting between.
You still didn't deliver yet?
No, hold on a minute. Let me get this.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Mr. Noodles and Meatball Head.
Noodle and Meatball Head. That's funny. Good stuff. Good stuff.
I just had a phone call from my daughter.
Oh,
It's probably some kind of collection she's got or something. And I get on there. And I called her back. I answered it, and she says this call is being recorded for all. I said, good. I'm glad because I'm not Brittany Trumbator, and you need to take me off your freaking list. And I'm going
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Good. I'm glad.
I said, I'm glad it's being recorded like that. And she says, we'll take you. And I hung up.
That's funny.
Take me off your freaking list. No, don't even. No, yo, no.
No.
Y'all already had a treat. Y'all had a piece of Reuben sandwich, a piece of Jimmy John. Now go away.
You done fed him everything, Joe, ain't you?
Yeah, I couldn't figure what I wanted. I went to Arby's. They had Reuben. I could buy a Reuben sandwich and a brisket sandwich for $7. So I said, well, I'm gonna go get that. And then on the way back, I had a thing come through for Jimmy John's. I got a phone call. My son calling there. Jimmy John's. So I went and got the $5 one for tomorrow. Let me get this.
They do pretty good on their subs, old Jimmy John's.
I've never heard of a sandwich that you don't like, TJ. So
I know. I know.
Have you ever sent food back because you didn't like it?
No, I can never say that I have.
The answer is no.
The answer is no.
You still got a little bit of spaghetti and meatballs left? Oh boy.
PJ, you're not still eating that spaghetti and meatballs, are you?
I've been eating on this for like 2 or 3 days now.
Okay, that's not the same spaghetti, is it, TJ?
It is.
TJ, after 6 hours, that pasta starts gaining germs. It starts fornicating. Or
it's
whatever.
been in the refrigerator.
It doesn't matter.
It's been fornicating.
It's growing. It's growing. I would say it's growing mold.
No, there's no mold on it yet.
There's no mold.
You won't see it. I'm telling you.
Taste mold.
This is why when you put
Dominic.
pasta on yours, you're only allowed to leave it out for an hour.
Hey, Dominic,
Good evening.
how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm a bit tired after what I had to do yesterday,
TJ,
but
just
I'd
make
go
fresh
back
pasta
and
next time.
I did go back and watch yesterday's afternoon stream. I needed something to do while I was resting.
Ah,
Right, they're done.
Can you go
East
to the
Coast,
store
Salt Lake.
on your way back
Okay.
from your friend's house? Because I don't have any juice.
No.
Uh,
I like that.
Breaking news. Okay, we're gonna have to.
Oh,
uh,
Breaking news then.
what do you reckon would happen if you put a filament through a hot glue gun?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Boom.
so
As I say, you gotta fuck around and find out sometimes.
yeah, sometimes you do gotta fuck around and find out.
Hmm. That's the only way. It's the only way to get an answer to everything.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
don't, you won't get an answer.
sometimes there may be people on the panel that maybe have fucked around and done it.
Yeah, I've done it too many times in the last couple of years. Actually, the last 18 months.
Oh, bollocks. Wrong picture.
Oh, gee.
No.
so TJ, you didn't have to work today?
No, I had today off. I had today off.
Hey.
I go in at 10 tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
10 to
Yeah.
when? 10 to close?
I'll happen in
Huh?
here.
10 to close tomorrow?
7
Well, how late's the store open?
till 9.
Oh, nice.
They're not trusting you to
Evening,
close it
everybody.
tomorrow, they're not TJ.
Yep. Ah.
Contestants on first are returning champions Brooks Money's
Remember, Dominic, it was your advice.
Yep. I'll
Talk about
take that.
it.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh, ah, ding, dang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ee.
Walla Walla Bing Bang, yeah.
What the hell?
Dominic,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
getting kind of artistic there, starting to sing.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, and you're each wearing the same bracelet, essentially. Yeah, bringing good luck. You got that bracelet.
Joe still hasn't gotten his power station delivered.
Oh, no,
Oh.
not yet.
This is the 4th day that they've told him it'd be
Hello, Eddie.
Oh,
3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our teams, let's get back to the game. Corey,
Dominic, that was bad advice.
Yeah.
21 words. Corey, please start.
Turns out, fuck around and find out it's not good advice.
Oops.
Wouldn't surprise me a bit. Either they lost it or it got stolen off the back of the truck when he stopped someplace.
Okay, it's all yours.
No.
45 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Opposite height. Wait. doorstep boxes,
The girl sitting there.
emergency first, blade, first responder. Galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy.
DJ,
Big,
What a
what the hell?
what the hell?
I was going to say the TV's a bit loud, but then we had two of you, and I was like, oh my God.
Okay.
Wait.
Do you feel like we're behind the scenes with us? You still, just say that. It's all right.
Oops.
Why is it not?
Yes, sir. In the corner of your screen, and just like that, you're gonna have access to all of the content. So 7 days, right?
Do. All right, Bluetooth is on.
The Bluetooth is on.
Bluetooth enabled.
What's going on?
That's my monitor screen, you knobhead. Back it in.
Pack it in.
Is there- hold on.
Yeah, he was doing this beat banging thing with the tap on something. He was tapping on the monitor screen.
Bluetooth.
Cheerios are this lovely. Well, you have lower cholesterol. Okay. I love it. My love
Connect.
language is Portuguese. I don't understand it, but I love how it makes me feel.
Well, at least let us watch the bloody thing what you were watching, TJ.
It's safe for people, pets, and the planet. Powerful enough to use on the very worst organic odor. It's safe enough to use on pet toys. They're right. Keep them all out. The choice is yours. Harsh chemicals and
All right, come on now.
What are you doing, TJ?
That's all.
Back in 5.
Okay, David. TJ, start the clock.
Yep, I've got it. I've got it started.
stand up or scream it. Wearing the pride of
Hey,
your city.
why?
This is the call to the ones who put family above fortune and always have their neighbors safe. At Pure Talk, we're a wireless company that champions American values. We'll give you a voice, along with unlimited talk, text, and data for only $25 a month. That's less than a burger and fries these days. All on the most dependable 5G.
Okay. I give you another cookie, but I don't think you deserve it.
That stands up for and gives back to the people who built this country, people who stand for our flag, people who believe in working hard.
Oh shit.
So join your fellow Americans and call Pure Talk and get 50%
Mouse.
off your first month. This is your call.
Bluetooth.
It's time to answer.
Why does it seem not connected? Action.
Here is the next season job. Delivered BG.
Sister station, Fox Find in.
Lay down, lay down.
20% charge.
Was that your shorts talking there? TJ,
No,
or
it's
what?
I'm trying to connect my speaker again, but it says not connected. I'm trying to connect it. I don't know why it says not connected.
Because it's not connected.
Yeah, there's your problem.
Well, no, like I pushed the little, see the little light blinking? That means
Yeah.
it's trying to pair.
Yeah, it's in pairing mode.
So I don't know why. Do I have to like double click on this thing? Here, I'm gonna try to do this. Remove. And then
Push and hold, I think.
So you're trying to connect it to your laptop or your
yeah,
iPad, your phone?
my laptop, yeah.
Okay. Have you got the laptop? Because what are you using? You're using a MacBook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in
Okay.
Bluetooth right now.
So you're in the Bluetooth mode. Is it in discoverable mode?
And it says Bluetooth is on.
Yeah, but you've actually got to put it in discoverable mode so that it can
I'll
actually
turn it off.
find. No, your laptop needs to be in discoverable mode. Is that
Where would he find
rather
that?
than being on?
Where would he find that, Dominic?
When you
My
get to the top,
Bluetooth what now?
yeah, it'll come up as Bluetooth. Yeah, you've got your Bluetooth settings, which is in your settings
All right, hold
icon.
on.
Yep. Okay.
All right,
Bluetooth,
Bluetooth
yeah.
right here.
Yeah. Now it should say
Turn this on.
which one are you? What's the one
You
you're
want
trying
to
to
use the
do?
Mega Boom, right?
The Mega Boom.
Yeah, this is the black one I'm trying to connect right here.
Click
Yeah,
on the
okay.
it's called the Mega Boom, right?
You
Yeah.
can either
Okay,
do
so
that.
click on the Mega Boom.
It should
Because right
It
now
went-
it's connected to Hammond's mouse.
none of them are connected at the moment. You've got Bluetooth on, but it's
Yeah.
not in discoverable mode. So you've got to go back. I think you go back because you're on a
Did
different
you click
OS.
on Mega Boom?
You're on a different OS than
Well,
me.
I'm trying to pair it again so that way it'll connect again. I disconnected it. Now I'm trying to reconnect.
Because you should turn Bluetooth is off.
It says turn
Bluetooth off.
Bluetooth on.
Turn Bluetooth
Yeah,
on.
it says
Click on
yeah.
that. Click on that.
Bluetooth is off. Read. You know.
See, it says Bluetooth is off.
Yeah, it's obviously there's something because there's obviously something that's preventing you from turning it on.
Go back to the Bluetooth icon.
All right, hold on. Oops. Let me go back to share screen again. Oh, what happened? I don't want to do that.
All right. By the time you're done, TJ, nothing's gonna work.
I know.
Okay.
All right, let me go back into settings. Bluetooth.
Settings in Bluetooth.
Share the screen so he can see.
All right.
But the situation here is that you've got the speaker in the discoverable mode. You just got to get your laptop into the discoverable mode because Bluetooth is not turned on.
Yeah, it's not the speaker that's acting up.
No,
It's the laptop.
it's the computer that's not. See, it's not letting you turn Bluetooth on for some
Go
sort
back.
of reason.
Go back to that. Hit the back arrow up at the top.
See, the back arrow brings him back to the whole one, the
Okay,
whole
so
screen.
now go to Bluetooth.
Yeah, so that's where we were. No, Bluetooth. Basically back to where we were.
Right here or
No,
Right here?
Bluetooth. Yeah. Now, for some reason, it's not letting you turn Bluetooth on because when you hit that button, middle left.
Right. Somewhere on your computer, there'll be a Bluetooth button. Click it.
Not on a Mac.
Toddle off. Toddle off.
Not on a Mac.
He's on a Mac. down in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a question mark there.
Yeah.
Also go to the, you could look under advanced and see if you can work that out too.
Choosing your own words for this round, so contestants, you get to put on the headphones, just
I
listen.
don't know anything about, I haven't used any Mac products in
Look at your first
years.
three choices, and each one of your team is behind, so you get to pick first. You're gonna be
That's why you're so far advanced, Paul.
Here, I got an idea. Hold on.
He keeps thinking by pushing a button on the speaker, all of a sudden it's gonna see it.
Here, I got
But-
another. Hold on, I got another one. Hold
The
on.
computer doesn't see it.
DJ, it's got
but
nothing
it's
to
the
do with that. It's your computer.
It's not the speaker, it's actually the computer itself. The Bluetooth is turned off. You might have to go to the advanced setting and see if you're, because it's obviously a setting inside
Click on the
Do-
advanced on the bottom.
bottom right-hand corner.
Down, no, no, right there.
Open Bluetooth
Bluetooth.
setup.
No, that's useless.
Say, okay.
Okay.
This is Tuesday. Was it Wednesday? Is it Wednesday?
Yeah, it's
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Today is Wednesday.
Oh,
Right. Click
Wednesday
turn
with
on.
TJ.
Yeah, we've already
Check
clicked
going-
turn on and it won't
Click
turn
turn
on.
on again.
Talk gone wild. Tech gone wild.
Doesn't seem to work.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Your computer's screwed up.
DJ, take the MacBook outside, hit it with a hammer.
the what?
Take the MacBook outside, hit it with a hammer. So
Take it out. I tried double clicking.
have you restarted it?
Yeah, restart your computer.
Hit it on the side, restart it, give it a boot.
If you restart, it'll probably hook up, just come back.
Hey, JD.
Yeah, let me try that.
In a minute.
I'm gonna shut everything down and restart
Okay.
it.
All right.
Nanya, Corey,
Nanya.
Hey,
Jody, East Coast.
hi, everybody in the chat.
I don't see Sunstar. Do you see Sunstar? Brenda must be out flying.
So Joe, so what's the update on the power station?
Shit, you know what I do?
No,
They told me they said, well, we don't stop delivering until 8 p.m. I said, okay. She says, so we will have it to you by 8 p.m. I said, that's what it said the last 3 days. I said, the last 2 days, Monday it said that, Tuesday it said that. Now you're saying it again. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, when it says it's back at the facility, who do I bitch to? I said, because it's the same driver that's failing to bring me to things. I said, if he can't get me to, I said, if he knows he hasn't delivered this in 3 days, he ought to make sure that's one of the first things.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, it's been one of those days. I got the TPU in it I was waiting for, the orange TPU. Took me 35 minutes to get it to load in the freaking printer.
Oh, you got the tube cleared out and everything?
Well, yeah, I changed that yesterday. But I got the orange now for the
Okay.
rib riders. I made, I wanted orange instead.
Oh, okay.
Instead of blue.
Good choice. Good
The
color.
orange matches the little trim,
Yeah. Good choice.
And I got it in there, and you got to have that TPU hot, or it's not gonna melt. And that sucker starts printing and everything. I turn around, it dropped from 230 to 220. I mean to 200. It's jamming up again. I said, "You got to be kidding me!" So I don't know why it changed. There's no reason it should have changed because there's nothing telling it to change. I went back in and set it at 235 just to make it a little warmer so I could catch it if I had to. And I was able to print 2 of them off without an issue. So I got 2 sets. But it's hard as hell to get these things loaded into that printer. And it's a direct feed. It won't catch it. When Johnny sent me the blue stuff to try out, it's the same thing. You got to push it and hold it. And what you do is when it feels like it's going to catch, you retract it, let it retract automatically and stop it and do it again real quick. And then it might grab, you know? Well, that's why I printed 2 of them now. Cause I ain't gonna print another one for a while. But I didn't fly. Shoot, we got about 40-mile-an-hour winds all day.
Mm.
Yeah, the wind was blowing. Johnny called me and said the same thing. He said,
Mhm.
man, you got the winds like this? I said, yeah. Mark, what's up?
I'm Paul, Joe,
Hello, man.
Nick, David, everybody else.
So I put my Marine Corps son in the corner just now. I
Mm.
cornered him. I told him, I said, okay, you got to tell me something. I said, I'm getting sick and tired of watching the news and hearing about these drones flying and all this crap going on the East Coast where you're at. I said, now I know you're not in Jersey, but you're close. I said, and when they showed one of them last night, first thing I said was Osprey,
Mm.
because it looked like a Marine Corps Osprey.
Yep.
Just the angle and everything, the sound of it and everything.
Well, there was a
I know what
report,
they sound like.
there was a report earlier today, Joe, that a military helicopter hovered over top of it, and they didn't want to get too close to it. And I thought, why don't you throw a net over it? It'll stop the props. It'll come down.
Yeah, exactly.
Then
Yeah, that's
you
what they're
can
saying.
identify it.
That's what they're saying. It was a Coast Guard helicopter.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to say there's our Iranian ship off the East Coast. They call it the mothership that's launching them at nighttime.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if there is one launching them, first off, if they're launching something in the United States, that could be provocative.
Hello,
So
Brenda.
we've got ships. Let's go out there.
I'm sorry, but whatever it is, it's not somebody doing covert operations anywhere, or they wouldn't have the bloody lights switched on the drones.
Mm.
Well, and the other
That's-
thing too, Mark, is they're talking about some of them are 8 or 10 feet, 12 feet wide.
Mm.
And
And
they
some are
can't
big as
tell that-
automobiles.
They can't tell that at that height.
Oh, you
They-
can make
they
a
ju-
best guess.
They're just guessing. You
That's what I
can't.
mean. You can make a
if
calculated
you-
guess at that
did you-
distance. Yeah.
Did you watch Bill a Drone Reviewer last night?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
Because Rick Smith was on it.
Oh, okay.
And he lives there. And so does Ron. And Ron was on
I
it
think
as well.
it's Ron. I think Ron's putting them up.
Well, Rick was blaming Ron. But
Yeah, we all know it's wrong.
I think it's Stefanik. Stefanik paying somebody to
Yeah.
throw mass hysteria. But when they showed one of them last night, I mean, it wasn't that high above the tree line. I would say 500-600 feet, 700 feet, and that looked to me like a Marine Corps Osprey.
Mm.
Mm.
That's what I
And that's what I asked him. I said, okay. I said, I know you can't say yes or no. I said, you don't even have to hint, but I said, I'll just listen to your voice and I'll know because I know you. Like that. And he started laughing. He went, no, we haven't been briefed on anything. I'll tell you. He said, we're not briefed on any of that. I don't even know about it. And he said, now I don't have a top secret clearance, which I'm kind of glad I don't. You know? And he
Russell,
said, but
You see what
but my
Russell
question-
Russell put in the chat, Joe?
what?
8 feet wide. Sounds like Captain Joe's ex-wife.
No, actually, my ex-wife's pretty nice. She's not 8 foot wide. Be my ex-sister-in-law, but not my wife.
Gary.
But he said, but that's kind of funny. He said, because I told him about the ship they're talking about. He said, that's kind of funny. He said, because the Mao just got back, the group just got back. And he said, and if it would have been an Iranian ship somewhere out there, they would have looked at it. They would have went to it. Because they would have investigated that, you know? He said, and all the people that came back said,
because we haven't identified the drones themselves.
Jonathan.
We don't have any idea of how far they can fly, how long they can fly, any of that kind of stuff.
Well, everybody's trying, all these congressmen saying we need to shoot them down. Don't shoot nothing down. You don't know what it is.
Yeah, shoot it. Let's start an intergalactic war.
Yeah, that would be the best thing right there.
Yeah,
That would be the worst case scenario.
yeah, it's a Romulan.
Yep.
It could be a Biden family reunion
Could be, yeah.
I'm Brenda, Jonathan.
coming by.
Hey, Brenda.
Brenda.
Brenda. Hey, Brenda just got a drone, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be Brenda.
No, she's in Southern Florida.
Florida.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. Blame it on Brenda anyway.
We'll just keep going back to the drawing board and find out who it is.
Mm.
And
We
here
will.
comes Anthony
You
Alexander.
got Anthony's
Mm.
back and Jonathan.
Does it work now?
Hey, Jonathan.
The speaker is working.
Yes, I told you. All we needed was a reboot.
And Jonathan.
If they really
Jonathan.
wanted to know who was flying them drones, all they have to do is call Greg and have him goddamn see when they putting them up and where they putting them up from, where they landing, who it belong to.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody on that.
I've been sending X on X to all these people all these stupid people up here that are
Mhm.
reporting this shit. I said there are 400 and something thousand 107 pilots. I said if we put anything up over 250 grams, we got to have remote ID on it, so they could look at the app and figure out who was up there.
They can see who flying them drones. They making all this
I said,
noise
so
like they don't know what the
I
hell
said,
going on.
and then they had somebody came out and all he was talking about was, well, DJI puts these things out that spy on us. It was one of the guys on there. And I said,
Here we
tell
go
the guy
again.
that came on here, quit blaming DJI for this.
They're saying it's a drone at 500 feet. It could be a helicopter at 5,000 feet. It look exactly the same.
It could be the government's drone.
It's a U.
Yeah, and
It's
then-
not. It's a UAV or UAP actually.
Yeah, it could be a Romulan scout ship.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All I know is I went to Academy today and bought 900 more rounds.
That's why I move so fast.
Oh, you went and ordered more ammunition? All
I
right.
went and
Joe.
bought 900 more rounds just in case. At least I'm gonna have a fighting chance.
I'll be back.
Hey, David.
Yeah, wish me luck. I'm about to use a soldering iron on some 3D print.
Uh-oh.
Can only go wrong once.
No, you go wrong a bunch of times.
Pick up.
Go wrong a lot more than once.
Not in my case.
When it comes to 3D print.
I can't hear nobody. What happened?
Jonathan's got PJs.
Bye, folks.
We hear you. We hear you.
Yeah. I think Jonathan's Nick TJ speaker.
Yeah.
You turn the speaker off.
happened? What happened?
Jonathan can't hear us. So you must have turned his speaker off.
I forgot my
yeah.
Bluetooth was my Bluetooth was connected.
Yeah.
Had to unconnected.
You see?
I just had to reboot everything.
That's the aliens coming down with the drones, knocking out our Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Orange does look better than blue on these things.
I like the orange ones.
It was funny the way they kept trying to get Rick to say that he had the flip already.
You don't have the Avata 2, right, TJ?
No, I just got the one.
I'm gonna give Johnny all those blue ones I have and tell him to give them away on his show. You know, on his Christmas show, give them away.
I don't think those orange ones will fit on mine.
No, they won't.
Nope.
And I don't have the diagram for the orange. I mean, for the Avata 1.
Hi, Brenda. How are you?
I don't have the STL file.
Brenda says she's glad she doesn't live in the Northeast because Joe's blaming her for the drone issue.
Mm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Northeast, I think Matt's in the process of making a movie or something.
Yeah, he's actually finished it.
I was trying to go. I was on Facebook earlier, and I was trying to watch it. And I couldn't watch it. It wouldn't. I don't know.
No, you've actually got to go to a cinema and watch it.
It's a porn movie, isn't it?
Well, I thought you could like watch like a
Yes.
like a preview. I thought you could watch like a preview or something on Facebook.
Oh, you
or
could
something.
probably find a preview
Yeah.
carefully. But yeah,
He was doing it ages ago and couldn't tell us anything about it.
now we can. It's Arranged Love, I think was the name of the. Let me have a look.
What the hell did he need a drone to film that for?
B-roll.
Yeah.
Because what he'd be
There they were
doing was,
talking about him again.
Yeah.
yeah, it's all about the B-roll, and it's all about the establishing shots as they're coming into some of the part of the movie.
Well, that's pretty cool. Good for him, anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember watching a film on Netflix and thinking, some pretty good drone shots in this. I wonder who's done it. And I looked through it all, and right at the bottom of the credits says, drone pilot, Ken Dono.
I've seen that too.
Yeah, he's a pretty good filmmaker, old Dono.
Yeah, he is.
There was something I saw on
great
Facebook
talent for
earlier.
real estate.
It was a short, and
Yeah.
he was with a friend. He was with a friend of his.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You remember Dominic, don't you?
Yeah, I have actually. Yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about.
He was with a friend of his, and Ken had the camera. And he looked over, and then he looked over at his friend, and his friend was like humping a barrel or something with like a piece of wood on top of it.
Hello,
That's not
Donald.
his friend, that's his brother.
Hey,
Is that
TJ, I just hope you never get in a situation where you have to get on the witness stand and explain what you saw, because it would be a long time.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Donald wants to say something.
Just joined and I
Was
have
that-
no
was
idea
that-
what
was
he's
that-
talking about.
Was that his brother for real?
Yeah, look at him, TJ. You see, they look just alike, except his brother had a clean face, and Dobo got, you know what I'm saying, a little beard mustache. His
Are we-
brother
are we-
had a clean.
Are we
Go
talking
ahead,
about
Matt.
Mario Brothers?
Yes.
No, we're talking
Okay,
about Ken Dono.
Huh?
Dobo.
Ken Dono.
Ken Dono's got a brother that looks just like him.
Oh, I don't know.
He does. Yeah, them two are funny together.
Well, I think I finally got an idea on how to open
Oh, you'd unbox it.
package. Figure out
Which
a way to
package?
Oh, the
combine
package, the one that came from.
the letter that came from Laura that I'm not supposed to show the back of it. I'm not supposed to show the address. They don't want me to show the address or anything. So
Right.
I can't really hold it still in front of the camera or else it might show the address.
Okay, hold it still behind you.
David's not
Hold
here.
it still behind you. Hold it
David
right
stepped
there.
away.
So you can't show the back of the envelope because it's got their address on it. You can't
Yeah.
show the front
I can't-
of the envelope because it's got your address on it.
I
Open it
can't
from the bottom.
show I can't show Laura's address, which is 1234 Butthurt Lane
Mhm.
in Turdenshire, England.
Turdenshire.
I don't. I know what David Allen's address is, so it don't matter.
I think I figured out. It's like, oh, I know how I can do this
Yes, stick the
unboxing.
white
'Cause
label. over
Jonathan
the
wants
address.
Jonathan wants me to get that Air 3S out and put it at full speed. I might as well put it on camera and open the envelope with the propellers as it
Oh,
comes
man.
whizzing by at 60 miles an hour over my head.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll
definitely. Yeah.
Did that,
Great idea.
I want to see that.
I saw it. Right before I came on that.
All you have to do is put a white sticky label over the address, then nobody can see it.
And when I looked up, I couldn't see the drone. I was like, oh shit.
Is it over there? Is it over there? Or
I had to return to home real quick, like.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget to put the razor blades on the ends. Of the,
That thing moves pretty quick then, huh?
Oh man. Quick ain't the word.
What, you got the Air3S now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you
talking
get your
about, I'm
package?
talking about Jonathan.
You get your package? You get your package, Joe?
No. I ain't even got my package from Laura. What you talking about?
Did you see what I put in the chat yesterday?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I got her. Here she go. Right here.
Yep.
See the little light art thing? See the little light art thing in the
I didn't know you got it. I didn't realize you got it.
Yep.
Yeah,
So you got out and flew it today.
I took the wings off of this one.
you put
Because
a short on
they use the same propellers, so then I stuck them on this one.
So did you notice any difference in flying on the Air 3S versus the Air 3?
Oh my Gigi, man. Listen, I did something with that drone that I didn't even know you can do.
Did a power loop.
Just and when okay. Any drone, first of all, any drone you get it the first time, you need to learn how she moves, okay?
Uh-huh.
So I put her up in the air about a good 3.5 feet. And I started to swirl her to see how the controls work. I literally had her spinning, going in a circle. I said, I didn't know you can do that with a drone. I'm gonna record it tomorrow.
Sound like what I do with that new girl across the hall. Got to see how she moves.
Yeah, you might do something like that. But yeah, I did something I've never seen.
I was super happy with the way it handled compared to the Phantom. It was like the controls feathered off real nice. The one thing that did shock me was how fast it descended.
Mm-hmm. Look, it actually moves better than the Air 3. The controls. Paul, are you listening?
Probably buying it.
And compared to the other drones I've flown, it's not that loud.
Yeah, it's even quieter. Paul, I tell you what, you buy that Air 3S. If you don't like it, I'll buy it from you.
No, thanks.
I'm trying to tell you, man, you're gonna love it.
He's not gonna. You know why? Because it won't work with a 1,000-nit controller right now.
Nobody will do donuts.
Yeah.
Hey, did they find those Chinese spy drones up in Jersey yet?
Are they not Chinese?
No, it's Iranian spy drones.
You want these spy drones first.
You know those are DJI drones, 100%. Watch.
No, they're not.
If they were spy drones, they would not have the bloody lights switched on them.
Good point.
Listen, all it is a group of people, just like we do meetups. It's a group of people who got a bunch of drones. They fly together. They got them little group. They fly together. Some people seeing them.
A meetup up there.
Shit, UFOs. They're coming to get us. They're spying on us. That's all it is.
No, I already called the State Department. I told them there was a Chinese-Iranian co-op.
Oh, goddamn.
Well, don't worry, they'll be at your door tomorrow to want to know how you found out.
It's Tom Brown, Rick Smith, and Ken Heron.
It did what?
Yeah, Ken Heron's mum lives up there.
Might be Ken Heron.
Yeah.
No,
because he would have posted some stupid-ass video of him doing it.
Well, he learned from that mistake the last time, so we're just doing video this time. Now, come on now. We blaming that man. It ain't Ken. I hope it ain't Ken.
Well, we really haven't heard from
him.
No, we haven't heard from Philly for a while either.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You've just thrown something new into the...
I noticed that.
They were estimating those drones were like car size, and the pictures I saw, they look like those taxi ones that company was developing. Exactly what they look like.
It looked like E-Hang.
Yeah.
Up in New Jersey, well, that makes sense. You got some people with some money that live up there now. Should they might have a couple of them going from building to building? Some of these people
they won't hold the Jetson one.
Joe, tell them what they were.
Marine Corps Osprey.
Yeah, that's what I reckon.
Oh, yeah. You
Now,
know,
they
they're
said that
actually,
whatever it is, can stay up in the air for 6 or 7 hours.
Mm.
you know, they're actually replacing the Greyhounds on the carriers with the Ospreys now.
Wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait, 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 wait. Listen to what you said, Joe. The drones they talking about stay in the air for 6 or 7 hours.
That's
Now
what they're saying.
I'm gonna tell you what I saw on Newsbreak on my notifications this morning. It said the FBI was asking residents to help them identify these drones. If
Well,
these drones are in the air 6 or 7 hours, there's no way in hell our government shouldn't have been done figured out who, what, when, where, and how.
Well,
That's
they
what
were.
everybody's saying.
Well,
They-
maybe
I agree.
maybe they meant by the 6 or 7 hours that was the time that they were in the air, but maybe not every, you know what I'm saying? But could have been multiple
We don't know
drones.
because there were so many of them.
Mm.
Could have been
Indeed,
4 or 5, then landed, and 4 or 5 more came in. I mean,
they
That's what
couldn't,
I'm telling you. It sounds like a group of people just flying their drones to me. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, there was some, the other, what other country was it that had it happen to?
the
they,
UK.
could, they couldn't be
UK, like me.
Besides that, it's another one.
Well, Donald, how long did it take you
Uh,
to organize that event?
They could not have been DJI drones, or they'd have
Why?
got remote ID.
Not if they were modified.
No, they're
Yeah.
turned off.
There are people that know how to modify those drones and
Which
turn
don't
all
let
that shit off.
off.
But like I said, if you look at the size that they said they were,
I mean, even the Mini 3 Pro and the Mini 4 Pro, if you put the extended battery in, it automatically knows and starts doing remote ID.
Mm.
yeah, but they were saying those drones were like car size. That's what I was saying. So they're either
Yeah, like the Jetson
some
one
kind of
or
some kind of
the
agriculture drone or something like that.
Yeah, that's now overseas they got some drones that people use like drone taxis and shit like that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
That's for the E-Hang.
So
That's
now
what
if
that
they
one.
see one of those in the Jersey skies, they don't need to be hollering at us. They need to be hollering at some corporate type people who got money to buy that type shit.
Yeah, the corporates.
Ain't us.
Yep.
Yeah, the UK recently had that one where they were
Yes.
flying over that joint U.S. British
Yep.
base, air
That was
base.
the subject of Geeks Varna's video recently. Lake Neath, I think he called it. Lake Neath.
Yeah, there was a guy that was actually out there filming, watching the F-15s take off and shit, chasing them around.
Yeah, they got the Japanese guy, yeah, the Chinese guy. That was out in California. And first off, they ought to charge him with espionage. Charge him right off the bat. Because he had everything modified that it was, and he tried to hide it.
What was he flying over?
Over a military base. Over a military base during a
Just
rocket
looking up the
launch.
name of it.
Yeah, they'll probably get him with an espionage charge. You're just not going to hear about it.
And he's a Chinese national.
He threw.
That's
He needs to
something,
be.
yeah, that's something you'll have to dig for to find out information on, because it's probably not going to make mainstream news.
What was he using?
DJI.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a DJI drone.
Like I said, and then you recently, just a week or so ago, had that one in the UK happen too.
Like Lake and Heath.
Multiple times, yeah.
Yeah, the RAF base at Lake and Heath. I just looked it up.
Was that DJI drones?
I don't know if they figured it out or not, did they?
I think it's the same situation we have. They haven't told anybody.
What's happening in the Ukraine with FPV drones?
They were using them
them
as a scout and
They're using them as
surveillance.
bombs too.
Yeah, as bombs, but they were also using them as surveillance to get it close up look, and then send the other bombs to them.
Corey put in there dronehacks.com. Justin, do what you want. I ain't doing that. I ain't got no damn drones anyway.
Shit.
Line is not.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Download. Oh, they actually have PDF files you can download for drone
Oh,
hacks.
good. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. And then people are commenting, like, leaving reviews. The no-fly zone and altitude hack works perfectly on my DJI Air 2S.
Oh, definitely.
The hack work seems to be working perfectly fine. Thank you for your help and support.
You see that ship go by there, TJ?
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest ship on the Great Lakes.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Paul R. Tregurtha. 1,135 feet long.
They have an FCC and boosted mode hack, an
Oh,
NFC
good.
hack removal, altitude limit removal.
Okay.
Oh, wow. They actually have a downgrade tutorial, how to downgrade this firmware.
Mm.
So they've figured out a workaround on that too. And they have it for the Mavic 3 NFC, and altitude removal guide. Jesus.
Yeah.
I bet you this is out of Russia. I bet you want to bet.
You got 3 hours and 12 minutes, bitches.
Or
For FedEx to show up with my thing. I guarantee I'd have it today.
Whisper quiet to use
And it makes me feel energetic.
in order ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the deluxe promoter for 5 miles of
Who's boosting their circulation?
DJ's watching some kind of commercial. I don't know, because Al, if they were clearing the airspace for companies, technically that would be commercial pilots, all right? I
Yeah,
mean,
because that's UTM. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I could see the hobbyist saying, yeah, 100%, but
The UTM is usually above 400 feet. Well, it is here. I don't know about the American airspace, but it is here.
like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't get rid of the hobbyist side of it, and if it's commercial, you're gonna have like paperwork every time you fly to have a reason why you're in the air.
gonna have to have a 107.
Well, I'm saying, like, right now, like, if Joe wanted to fly over a 400-foot bridge, he could say 107, but technically flying it for just a video he wants to do for YouTube. But if they say, oh, well, you have to be inspecting that bridge in order to be flying over it, and you have to have paperwork while you're there inspecting it, I don't know. I could see it maybe going to that at some point.
Yeah.
No,
I
that would
can't
kill
really comment on that.
that would kill the transitioning rule. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
That
Well,
would
I'm
kill the
saying
transitioning rule.
like I'm saying, though, is you wouldn't be able to fly over 107 just to say you're flying 107.
Mm.
Like, because there's a lot of guys in the drone community that have 107s that don't actually fly commercial stuff. They just have it because it gives them extra mobility in the air to be able to do things that a standard pilot couldn't. But they're at the
Like
end of
what
the
you
day,
call said last night, like Rich said last night, we ought to 107s ought to automatically. We shouldn't have to go through length. We ought to have to know what, because we're supposed to go to airspace, and we shouldn't have to ask permission to do all the stuff because we're the trusted ones. We're the ones that's supposed to be able to do this, so we shouldn't have to go through all the hoops to get approvals on things like that. And he's got a point.
But Yeah, but regular pilots have to get approval to fly anywhere, don't they?
No,
Yeah,
Land
that
pilots?
approval is more or
Yeah,
less
you have
like
you have to file a flight plan
A
every
flight
time you
plan.
go fly.
no, you don't. Not if you're out in the sticks.
Yeah, out in the sticks, you could just get up in the air.
It's only if you're in a major city or major airways.
in
Yep.
flight lane.
It's you're flying
In a major
VFR.
flight lane.
Yeah.
It's called
Yeah.
VFR, Visual Flight Rules.
Yeah.
That'd be like an unrestricted airspace. where there's-
Yeah,
Right,
like
yeah.
Yep.
we have a
G.
Gee.
flight training school in a small town nearby, and they're in G airspace, and they take
Like
off and land all day.
airspace, right?
G.
Yeah. Class G.
Golly.
Golf.
Yeah. Golf.
Well, pretty much you guys are the same way now, though. You don't have to get a Lance approval or anything to fly G airspace, but you would have to.
Yeah, once if I
restricted
go across
airspace.
the lake, I gotta get a link, you know?
It depends on where in Class G.
Yeah.
So
Flight
that's
level rules.
kind of the same as piloting then.
A little bit. They said like Saturday night, they got the boat parade at 5:30, right there at West End Boulevard. Now, the problem is, it's G airspace, right? But if I fly to the right 100 yards, I hit B.
Yep. And B, you.
And if I fly left 200 yards, I hit B.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to
And then
get
you've
length for both areas.
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
just
wow.
in case I fly out there and hit it, you know?
Yep.
And one of them is in a flight path. So I've got they won't give me more than 100 feet.
Mm.
The one to the right, because that's Lakefront Airport that way.
Yeah.
So I was looking that up today because I was thinking about going. I'm gonna have to get 2 link approvals for the same time in the zone. And are they gonna give me 2? You know, I don't know. So I may have to just look at the one that's gonna be the worst one to worry about. That's the one on the lakefront, and get that one done, and just stay on that side. But they're having the boat parade from the New Orleans Yacht Club, so there'll probably be about 150 yachts come out all decorated. They say that thing starts at 5:30, and by the time the last boats come through, it's about 8 o'clock.
Couldn't you use that same technology that they used to use to hone in on illegal radio stations and stuff? Couldn't you use that to follow a signal to a controller?
You talking about the drone, the ones now?
Yeah.
They're not putting out any radio frequencies.
Mm. So
They
they
say
could
they
be
must be-
autonomous.
They must be. Yeah, they got to be pre-programmed to do what they're gonna
Yeah,
do.
they could be. They have to be autonomous.
Yeah, they got to be.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what they're saying.
that's
They're not getting
There's
any
no
any
signal
kind of
coming
signals
out.
off of.
Yeah, there's no signal coming out from them. So if there's no signal to where the controller came from. So it's been
Yeah.
sent out autonomously.
So you know what it is, right?
Metal.
I just figured it out. It's random rogue drones that fell out of the sky during drone shows that are now back to life
Yeah.
and just flying.
Yeah.
They didn't get struck by lightning and got some juice in them.
Yeah, got some juice. Got some juice.
No, it's actually the drone shows and all the ones that have left, but they have become self-aware and the AI has taken over and it's just going to fly to where it needs to go because it's got a mission, it's got a purpose.
That's an
Makes
angle.
sense.
That is an angle.
So you're telling me
that's
the
the thing,
drones are
it-
taking over?
Well, that's the thing too, is if they're autonomous, just follow the motherfucker with a helicopter until it lands. Literally get
Follow it,
behind it with a
follow it.
helicopter and just
Follow it
follow it.
with another drone.
Yeah.
I'm saying a helicopter
They
could
could've
stay in the
done
air
that.
way longer than a drone could. So just get up behind one of
Well,
them with the helicopter
Joe,
and
I
just
don't know. I don't know the full
follow
story on the Coast Guard helicopter. We had a government helicopter was hovering over top of them, and evidently he was waved off by the commander or something or whatever.
Oh,
Why?
I know something.
Because the commander got word that this is a military operation. Get away from it.
Yeah. Oh.
well, either that or they just really didn't want to damage the helicopter. You're talking about a multi-million-dollar helicopter.
If he's over top of them drones, if he was to come down, it would push that drone to the ground.
Well, I know
nothing.
that, but I'm still saying that might have been the reason too.
That's what they should have did. Went over top of them and just force landed it, and then you can see what you're looking for. You know.
Like I said, I would have just sat there and hovered and followed it. I mean, we all know drones can only go so fast unless it's an FPV drone.
So but so long.
The Maritime Executive has a story. Drones follow U.S. Coast Guard boat off New Jersey, and the drone they show is a Phantom 4.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, God.
Never let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Yeah. So it said there were about 50 drones that followed a Coast Guard cutter. Fast respond boat off the coast.
Well, I mean, it kind of looks bad too because China just did that display of drone swarms about a month ago.
Yeah.
When they did that whole military display of how drone swarms would work.
Yeah.
So yeah, that doesn't look good on them.
A few of those drones just decided to leave and say, "Hey, we're doing our own thing now."
Here you go. Open source intelligence analysis have noted that some of the largest reported drones display markings lights that are identical to those known aircraft like the F-35B and Augusta Westland AW-139 helicopter.
Yeah, the AW-139, yeah. But
Yeah,
they're
so
easy
they're
to
saying,
spot. And they're easy
that's what I
to,
said.
you know, the
It
sound
looked
of
like
it.
an Osprey. The one I
Yeah,
saw, the sound.
but at the same time, the Leonardo AW-139, you can actually hear it, and it has a very familiar sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. As many people have seen those drones, I think somebody would have recognized it was a military aircraft by now.
It depends on how high it is.
Why would the FBI be putting out reports and shit if it was a military operation? They would just say it's government.
It's just a
I'm
plot to
saying.
goddamn fuck with China, fuck with DJI rather.
Maybe
I mean,
they're
it could be
preparing
a
for
while.
January
It could be.
20th.
I mean, it could be a false flag event, but at the same
that's what I
time,
think. It could be a false flag. They're obviously putting up a decoy. They're putting up a decoy. So
they wouldn't have been that. First of all, if the FBI was looking into it, they wouldn't have been asking questions this long. The FBI ain't about to go to the damn the people and tell them, "Yo, can you help us figure out what's going on?" No. They're gonna make their business to figure it out on their own. They're gonna look at everything, watch everybody, just shoot cameras, post up, all that. So stop playing.
well, like I said, if the FBI is involved, then Homeland Security is definitely involved.
Right.
If it was a government, if it was something government,
they got the technology to actually look from space, from where they satellites, and look down to see these drones as they fly. They in the eye. Okay, we look and just watch it to see where it's going. Okay, go get them.
Hey, Jonathan, it was just reported on the news that Sotheby's sold the ruby slippers from the Wizard of Oz. Guess how much it brought?
$3.5 million.
32.5 million.
Who sold it?
Taylor Swift bought them.
So are they the real ones?
The real ones. Yeah.
Who
Taylor Swift bought them for a show.
who bought them, Paul?
No, who
You didn't say.
who sold it?
Sotheby's.
Auction house.
Oh, the auction house, big auction, art auction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Were they on? Where'd you see them at? On eBay or something?
Yeah, he's gonna go and buy them on eBay.
Of course, TJ. Of course, they're the real ones. They weren't some ruby slippers out of somebody's closet. Somebody gave them $32 million for.
And Sotheby's is not going to be
Closet slippers.
Sotheby's is not going to be selling replicas.
On eBay.
Buy your replica, only $3 million.
Sotheby's
That's
now
crazy
has
how
an auction
people,
on
like,
eBay.
get, like actual props from movies. Like, how the heck do you do that?
You just ring up the movie house. You ring them up and you ask them if you got any props for sale.
And there's some movie stars that actually steal props off of.
Yeah, they take them all the time. Somebody said that she was looking at something she kept trying to take from Young Sheldon and never could get to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Yeah.
of movie stars that have admitted stealing props off of movie sets. But they're also not, majority of them aren't going to be motivated to sell it. They're literally just stealing it as a memento. Like they don't really, if it's a big movie star, they don't really need the money. So
That's an aircraft. That is not a drone. That too. That
What you
looks like
looking
an
at, Joe?
Osprey.
What you looking at, Joe?
It's on Fox. They're showing it.
Fox is
What are
showing,
they showing?
they're
They're
showing
showing
the drones.
the Osprey and the planes flying over New Jersey. They keep saying UFOs.
Mm.
Over Jersey.
What are they drones?
Nobody knows yet. They keep saying they're drones.
Technically speaking,
Well,
But
that's
technically
what
speaking, they're
swears
unmanned
that he was
aerial
told
vehicles.
privately that
Yeah.
it is
That's what
Iranian or somebody or
But again, the word drone is a very umbrella term for anything. So they're unmanned aerial vehicles.
Well, that's what Al said he saw yesterday. He said he's seen a drone yesterday morning, like at 4:55, in a lot 5 at SJ International.
Oh, just
looked-
call it. Stop
it
calling
looked
them
like
drones. They're UFOs.
Yeah, it said it looked like a helicopter, but he assured it was not. The lights were bright as fuck with beacon lights.
I think they reported Angel and I this morning over Seattle.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this question. They're unidentified, aren't they?
Yep.
They are flying and they're an object. So what are
I
they?
agree.
UAV.
They're
UFOs.
they're unmanned. They're an aerial and a phenomenon. So the
Yeah,
UAP.
UAPs. Yep.
Yeah, UAP, which is the new term for them.
Yeah. Because they didn't want UFOs. Everybody started associating with alien and.
Well,
Yeah.
Like, all right, let's just rename it so we don't get the association and we're chasing aliens.
But they are anyway.
You know what I say for that? That's what I
Yeah.
say. Whoa.
Absolute beautiful day here today, fellas.
Really?
Cold as shit.
Cold as shit.
Yeah, we're gonna be 28 tonight.
It's gonna be 28 here.
Yeah, I think I heard a little bit ago that the temperatures here are going to be dropping soon.
So I'm gonna think the same thing.
We've got a 28.
It
It's 28
is-
Celsius.
Yeah, it's gonna go down to 40s tonight, TJ.
Oh,
Well, at
is
least
it?
in my area it is. You're usually a little warmer than me, but
Yeah, I think it might. Because today it was like 70 or 60 something degrees. It kind of felt nice outside actually.
it says tonight it's gonna be down to 44 in my area, so I'm assuming probably 49 for your area because you're usually 3 or 4 degrees hotter than us.
Yeah. Let me see.
Pretty much shows the whole week we're gonna be like in the 60s at night for the most part.
10 days.
70s during the day. It's not gonna get that cold.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be
It's
like.
gonna be tonight and tomorrow is gonna be a little cold in the morning.
32. 32
But by the-
tonight, 24 tomorrow night.
But by the time you get up, it will be warmed up. By the time I get up, it's gonna be freezing ass. 'Cause I get up at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning.
Now the sun has to come
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
By the
in
time
the
you get up,
70s.
it'll probably be in the 50s. Late or like it'll probably be
Well-
in the maybe
Well, it's tomorrow.
high 50s or
Tomorrow's gonna be like
low
70,
60s.
but it's gonna rain tomorrow. It says anyway, 30% chance.
That's not much. Not much. That's not much of a chance.
That's it. Depending on where you live, you might get rain.
Means 30% of the area will get rain without me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
it's
a
not
30%
actually the
chance. It's
percentage
a
of,
30% area.
yeah. I didn't even know that until one of y'all said that like a month or two
Mm.
ago. I always thought it was like the percentage of the chance of
No,
rain.
it's
I
not the
didn't realize
percentage
it
of
was the
rain, it's
area.
the percentage of the area that gets,
Yeah, I
yes.
never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Brenda says down in southern Florida, it's gonna be cold in the morning, but it's gonna warm up quick.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
only
thank
showing
you.
44 in the morning, which is still pretty chilly, but it's not bad.
All right,
Like I
guys, I'm
said,
going
by
to go. I gotta fix spaghetti, and I don't want an audience while I
see you
Okay,
do it.
later.
good night.
Have fun, Don.
Enjoy.
Okay, Don.
Musketti night, Musketti,
Spaghetti.
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 Musketti.
Spaghetti.
Like I said, by the time TJ gets up, though, he'll be good in shorts and a
Oh,
t-shirt.
he started out the show eating spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah. I still got some left over. I've been eating on that shit for like 7 days now.
How much meat do you like in your balls, TJ?
Put the disclaimer up, Dominic.
That's funny.
You need to keep it up.
It's a legit question. I don't know if he's using a filler or not. Like 50% meat.
Oh,
And the other percent balls.
The next question was going to be, how large do you like your balls?
How large do you like your balls?
Do you like them like to where you can't fit it in your mouth, or do you like to have one in each cheek?
Yeah. That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Let's see, I can go by.
Now, I don't know if he wants to look like a chipmunk or not.
A chipmunk.
So, Joe, do you call it grill or barbecue?
Barbecue.
Yep.
Barbecue. It's barbecue if you put it on a barbecue pit and you put any kind of sauce on it. It's grill if you put it on a barbecue and you do it like fish or something like that. Then I'm grilling the fish. I'm not barbecuing the fish.
Okay. And when does it turn to gumbo?
When he opens the
It
box.
doesn't turn to gumbo that way. You got to get the chicken, the sausage, the shrimp. Then you got to make your roux, and then you got to put all your vegetables in it. Then you got to get the water going, and then hook it all up that way. The bay leaf and the seasoning.
Turns into gumbo.
Like a thick soup.
Turns into gumbo when he invites Donald over.
I say it's grilling when it's over direct heat, and it's barbecue when it's indirect heat.
Yeah. That way too.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody.
So what are you having for dinner tonight, Joe?
Oh, I told you. You didn't eat. You heard. I went to Arby's, got a Reuben sandwich. I ate that for lunch. I got a brisket sandwich to eat later, and then I got a Jimmy John's for either later or tomorrow.
Oh, you're set.
I had a special. I got the 2 sandwiches at Arby's for $7.95, and I got the Jimmy John's for $5. So that will get me through tomorrow.
And Joe, I have a bunch of
I know.
I got a bunch of shrimp tails in the freezer that I need to make stock out of. So when I do that, I'm probably gonna make gumbo when I do that. Would you like me to live stream it so you can learn how?
Oh, there we go. There it is.
I knew that was coming. When he said he had shrimp tail, he's making a stock, and that's what he's gonna do.
He says,
Heck yeah.
He says he wants to teach you how to make shrimp gumbo.
So I can go get 450 rounds right now of 9mm for $113 and get a $20 gift card. And that'll give me 450 more rounds.
See,
Mm.
I didn't like how that was going. I'm giving you crap about gumbo, and you're like, I can go get some ammo and drive up to Missouri.
Yeah.
Do like
What's
that
the address?
astronaut did and wear a diaper all the way there.
What's the address?
What's the address?
Let me see that opening you're gonna do. Go slow motion. That opening of that thing from Laura. Let's see the front.
That's slow motion. I always like things in slow motion because it's funnier that way.
Miss Mama, kitty, 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 kitty. Gotta call my kitty cat.
Was that 21 or 22 Jump Street when they did that? They're
Mm.
coming out of the building. They were doing the slow motion walk, and then you see everybody walking by them normal.
Yeah.
Cheaper than that. Yeah, 50 rounds.
Go lay down.
Oh no, that was Horrible
That's-
Bosses, I think.
That slow-mo scene sounds more like the other guys.
Hmm.
They did it in Horrible Bosses too.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, JDS is back.
I heard that ammunition prices are gonna go up by 10%
Hmm.
in January.
Thank you, Trump.
And none of it, he ain't there yet.
Yeah, but that's a pricing that can always fluctuate due to fear mongering too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna buy my 900 rounds now.
I mean, if you're playing it smart like you're doing, you're just buying it because the price is dipped, then go get it.
Yeah, but
You're
it's
just
not as
trying to
cheap as I
save some
bought it the
money.
other day, so I ain't buying nothing.
I don't think you can thank
Yeah.
Trump either. You got to thank the crazy people who rioted last time he got elected.
I get the steel casings for $9.99 for 50.
Oh, yeah.
It's not bad. Steel casings work.
Now, TJ, I am also, this is just a quick night. My wife purchased a jar of sauce.
Oh,
I
wait.
made-
What's the name on the
what's the name
sauce?
of that?
It's roasted garlic.
Oh, RAOs?
Yeah, so-
Rayos?
I guess.
Rouse.
I've never
Wow.
had
Oh,
this
yes.
before. But what I'm
I
gonna do
heard
is
that-
this is gonna go on the stove. It's gonna heat up first before I ever start cooking pasta. Actually, I've got the water heating up, but the pasta's not gonna get dropped into that water until this is.
Oh, okay.
I said I wasn't gonna get an audience, but I don't.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so when do you ever add anything like in the sauce? Like, do you ever like, even though there's stuff already inside of it, do you like add like some peppers or like some onions?
I add a little bit of love to every pot.
Because one of my buddies was asking me that earlier, and I said no, I didn't add any onions or whatever because I didn't feel like crying.
There you go, TJ. Watch that 30-second clip in the chat.
Where's my? I got a smaller pot than that somewhere.
I get 1,000 rounds for $170.
Are you starting your little war?
It's Momo. Kitty, 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 kitty.
Or what?
No,
Come on, Miss Momo.
if aliens come down here, I want to be able to have a shooting chance.
How many rounds can you get in the clip?
20.
That's pretty funny.
And you're talking about how many rounds?
Well, it'd be another 1,000. Give me about
TJ,
5,000.
Thank you. What's up?
what's up, TJ?
Oh,
What's
look
up,
at your
Paul?
tree all look at your tree all pretty.
Yeah.
Andrew,
What's up, Paul? Joe?
Hey, Andrew.
Uh,
He's got his tree going.
Pretty nice.
Just had
TJ
to
doesn't have a tree.
just
Yeah,
had to find
yeah.
stuff in the attic. So
I showed it the other day.
Oh, you know what? I need to show off the tree that my wife put up.
There you go.
Yeah, let's see it.
She always does a nice tree, I think.
you got a tree, don't you, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
Oh,
his
yeah,
up.
it stays up
he has
all
it
the
up
time.
like
It's-
all year
it
long.
stays up all year round.
I didn't know if Paul had
You'll
the
have
tabletop
to
tree
ignore
or
the
big tree.
It's,
we
it's
have the
8
baby
feet-
gate to
8
keep the
foot
kids off
tall
of
in
it.
the front room.
But
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
that's
keep
pretty
Donald
nice.
away from all the presents.
Angel baby.
yeah, but I think she does a nicely themed tree every year.
Yes, very nice.
She's got like flowers through there,
Now,
and
is that artificial or is that
Um,
a real one?
it's artificial.
Oh,
Hey, do you have that one
Uh,
ornament up there that you showed us at one time?
No, she has hidden that somewhere. I need to look. I need to go. I think it's in her jewelry box.
Hey, I'll get your address. I'm gonna have to send you some
You
of them
talking about the
Trump
middle
ornaments.
what's
finger?
up, JDS?
What ornament was it, Don?
It's a middle finger that I made out of shrinky dink. Or I made a shrinky dink middle finger.
Shrinky dink finger.
While we're sitting here, I'm gonna,
now,
let
now he's on a
She
mission.
keeps
to
it in
look
her
for it.
jewels.
I'm gonna go look. I think I know where it's at, and if I know where it's at, I'm gonna go ahead and hide it on the tree because she's out Christmas shopping tonight, so she won't be home till later.
Oh, there you go. You got free run.
I need to send him a couple of those Trump ornaments.
The Trump ornaments.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot about those.
Yeah, I got the ones of him doing the YMCA dance.
YMCA.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Oh,
Young man.
did anybody hear the head of the village people that did that might actually perform at the inauguration?
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's pretty funny.
Make America fun again.
Make America fun again.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Joe, but it's been a number of years since the village people performed.
Oh, been a big number. Are they still all alive? I'm pretty sure they're
do
not in the same
special
shape.
events.
I don't know how many are alive, but
I bet
there's
you
at
they're
least
not in the
one.
same shape either.
Let's see.
I think the Indian died.
The Indian died.
You can't say Indian.
That's what he was.
You said
Native
redneck.
American.
You said redneck.
Paul's got a point,
Terminology,
though.
Native American.
What's up, Dominic?
Good evening.
There's like a what, one, two. There's 18 members of that band. Village people.
Wait,
That's probably got 3 groups.
wow. I never thought there was
And
18.
most of them are listed as vocals.
What's
So
the name of
what
the
I'm
band again?
what
The
I'm thinking
Village
is
People.
like over
People.
time they probably replace certain
Uh,
members, other
Paul,
members.
Yeah.
It's the group that sang YMCA.
They're called
Village
the
People.
the village people.
Yeah.
The village people.
The village
Yeah,
people.
they're look.
Yeah, Village
yeah.
People.
Yeah,
In the
Land,
village.
Lance,
Yeah, look
do
at
you,
this.
Lance, do you remember the Village People?
I do.
Yeah, look at how many people were involved in it, and most of them are
18, there
labeled
were
as
18 of them.
phobias.
One did,
Uh,
that's the year they were in it.
Justin,
Yeah.
did you know there were 18 of them involved in that?
yeah, I think these are just the years they were involved. There's one. Some of them were only in it for like a year.
Four of them aren't there anymore.
Yeah, they were only in it for a year. 1983 to 84, 77. That was just 1 year. 1 year. And then what, 3 years?
Yeah, he was the one that sang "In the Navy."
In the Navy.
The Navy. In the Navy.
I think Joe knows somebody that was in the Navy.
I would not play any sound.
In the Navy.
You
Do
can't
not
hear it
play any
anyway.
sound there, Paul.
You can't
will
hear
be
it. He
shut
didn't
down.
check. He didn't check the box anyway.
Yeah, don't play the sound. That the one number one will
Oh.
knock you off.
There's
Would you try putting it on
There's
one of your
the in-
videos, Joe?
there's
No.
the Indian. There's the Indian you were talking
Somebody
about.
had it playing in the background on bills and he got a
A
copyright.
Native American. Keep going with it.
The one guy is that one guy is always a cop.
Yep.
Come on, everybody, we're gonna do the.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is YMCA a huge thing over there, Dominic?
Really, no.
The song?
Oh, yes, it has been, yes.
Did you know that
That's
there was
right.
a? Did you know that there was a YWCA?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, they're more
JD.
popular over here than the YMCA.
Yeah,
JD,
I
yes,
get the YWCA.
Tell you the same thing I told Jim yesterday. There's only room for one Canadian in the chat. Corey was here first.
Yeah.
Corey, Corey, come out,
That
wherever you
Kane?
are.
Okay, now I need to.
What are we cooking tonight, Don?
I'm cooking spaghetti.
Ooh,
Spaghetti
Same thing that
casserole.
The same thing that I made the other night. Did you go back
Is-
and watch that, Andrew?
mm-mm.
Dude, you need to go back and watch the stream from the other night.
Are we? Is there bolognese sauce on it, Don?
No, it's a bowl of regular sauce.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think, yeah.
You
Okay.
still?
She had it hidden, and I found it, and it is now
Legos all over the place.
in the tree.
Oh,
There it is. The
Oh, there
lighted
it is.
finger.
You found the one light.
That's almost like when you get
No,
when you get the. That's almost like when you get the pickle ornament. You gotta hide the pickle in the tree, and
Mhm.
whoever finds it gets the pickle gift, whatever it is.
That's not how we played hide the pickle when I was a kid. No, Andrew, I made a little middle finger ornament for my wife a few years ago and hid it on the tree. And she took it off and she put it away, and I didn't know exactly where it was. And it's been years since it's been on the tree. It only went on there that 1 year. She didn't know about it until
Because
the
she took
evening
it
of.
down, right?
Will she find it if you put it on the back side of the tree?
Oh, she'd never find it. She didn't find it the first year. I put it on this year. If she doesn't know that's there, she won't really look. So I'm gonna wait and like Christmas Eve, say, "Oh, look at that."
Oh, that's a nice ornament.
What if like your son finds it?
What do you mean?
You mean his grandkids?
I just say
Your
my-
son or grandsons
I
find
just
it
say-
first.
And they'll leave. My son will leave it alone, and it's up high. The grandkids can't reach it.
Oh, okay.
I thought they'd be like, "What's that?"
I'm pretty sure my 24-year-old son will know what it is.
They're gonna ask Grandpa.
Andrew was complimenting you, Don. Don, you don't look your age.
She had it hidden in a jewelry box. I went and found it. I just showing my daughter where it was at. So she can laugh too. And so Christmas Eve, we will be able to point at her and laugh and say, "You never noticed." Ha ha.
You get pictures of the kids on the tree. I know you won't probably see it, but
No,
that's still fun.
no, it'd be way. Yeah, because it's up high, and any pictures of the kids, they'll be down low. But you still need to do your Christmas present pictures that you want to do. Maybe we can do that this weekend.
Oh, I gotta do my
We gotta
calendar.
get the snot off their faces first.
Mm-hmm.
It's not 10 cents a pot. I fry it, you eat it.
What the hell?
I gotta think about pictures for our calendar.
We got some meatballs. We can throw meatballs into.
Do you use the frozen ones too, Don, or do you make them fresh?
You
Frozen ones. And so yeah, they'll go in the air fryer. The breadsticks are going into the oven.
What kind of breadsticks do you use?
New York Bakery.
Oh, nice. Those are good. I like them ones.
They're
I like
good.
them.
But occasionally Don likes to make his own meatballs.
Do you ever do Texas toast?
Yes, we've done that too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that stuff too.
So
Hey
is
guys,
it
I'm pulling into my garage, so I've got a class I've got to take from 4 to 5, so I've got to go online and do that.
Lance, take care, buddy.
take care, Lance?
Hey, Lance.
I'm packing it in.
There you go.
Okay. Pack it in.
Hi, Lance.
Pack it in.
Okay.
I'm jumping off.
Bye,
Talk
guys.
to y'all later.
Okay,
All right,
Hi, Dustin.
Justin, take care.
Justin's packing it in too.
Oh, I need to run cash out.
Oh no.
Don, is it just me or is it when it rains, some people just cannot drive?
No, it's like that here.
Well,
I
if you
think-
add rain or
I've always
snow-
noticed
if
that people
you
drive
add- if
better
you
when it
add
rains.
rain or snow to it, it's even worse.
Well, yesterday we had rain, and then next thing I know, about 10 o'clock in the morning, about less than 2 miles from the house, somebody crashed into 2 telephone poles.
Oh
Well-
no. One, but two.
Yeah, two. Two
That's a
right in a
bonus.
row.
Yeah.
Tried to go in between.
They've done well. They should be congratulated for hitting 2 of them.
Well, they came across the bridge and missed the curve on the road. And not even half a mile from said spots is the substation.
It ain't good.
Nope. So over 4,000 people lost power for 2 to 3 hours. And Publix which is literally feet from said spot.
Shoot, I found out the hard way that they had turned off the water here. They were flushing out lines. And I didn't even realize it. And I went in the sink in the kitchen and got a glass of water, and it goes through a filter, and it didn't look any different. And I went to the bathroom, and when I flushed the toilet, the whole lid, I didn't know what happened. It was like all the pressure in there hit, and the lid jumped. It would. What the hell is that?
Yeah, because the air was in the line.
Joe, if you know people working on the water or sewer plant and they put the valve in backwards, your water might turn brown.
Well, it turned brown. It was brown coming into the toilet. So it's probably all the dirt in the lines right now. So I guess my filter caught it through the sink.
Because like 10 years ago, they went to replace a valve at the local water plant. Well, said guy put in the valve in backwards. And so I go to take a shower and it's brown coming out the shower. So I'm like, okay, I'm not showering today.
Takes my soda to the Paula.
That's kind of weird. The water was coming out brown.
Yeah.
Well, if they've done work on the lines and stuff, you have all that sediment and stuff that usually will stay in the lines. But you'll get some discoloration a lot coming out when they're working, like digging up the lines and stuff.
You going out to cook or what?
I'm going to take trash out.
Ah. I didn't think it was that cold there, Don.
Like 25, like 20.
I didn't know you were in the neighborhood.
It's 40 here, so is it gonna get cool there, Tej?
Justin said it was gonna get cold up by him, but by the time I get up, I looked at the weather. It said it was gonna be like 70 something tomorrow. I think it was supposed to rain. So
70.
it might be it might be cold like in the early morning or whatever, but like when the sun comes up, it'll probably warm up.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't trust the weatherman.
Yeah. Well, I got the app on my phone, so like it tells me like what the weather is and all that stuff.
I mean, right, Dominic?
Yeah. I would never trust the weather people.
I just watch it, just give me an estimate. Is it going to be warmer or cooler? Beyond that, I'm like, I'm not trusting you.
It's getting cool out there. It's kind of drizzling out. I stuck my head out and I felt some coolness in the air.
It might be windy. There, TJ.
Yeah.
It's
kind of nice though. It's kind of nice, little breezy.
Do I see a minion? I see a
Where?
minion. Mark.
There's Mark.
Mark's always got the minion.
What's up, Mark?
Fine, Andrew. Thank you. You?
Not too bad.
Good.
Just stay warm. Do you notice a couple minutes ago, TJ, Joe literally had wings? The way he was sitting.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's funny because you know Paul Wedgenbig, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like when he goes live, he's got wings in his back, and it looks like they're coming out of his head.
That's funny.
Yeah. Like,
Can you...
yeah. they must have done drink like lots and lots of Red Bull.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Yeah, Red Bull.
Is that true? Is that actually true?
Yeah, it is.
I've never.
It's
like,
literally true.
I've only probably drank Red Bull like once or twice. Like, good lord.
I asked
Oh,
'cause
you
I've
got
never
it.
had Red Bull.
I had Bang one time, and that shit like kind of made me a little crazy.
You're already a
Oh.
little.
What's it called? You never had that, there was that drink, it had like 4 cups of caffeine, equivalent of 4 cups of coffee and alcohol. in it.
5-hour
Was it-
energy? No, with alcohol?
Yeah.
No, but speaking of, I was going to make myself a peanut butter whiskey.
What was it? A peanut butter what? Twisty.
Whiskey.
Oh, peanut butter whiskey. Oh.
There's one
Man, I
called
bet that's-
Screwball.
That sounds delicious.
Have you had
Peanut butter whiskey's good.
Screwball is too sweet.
Oh. Are there a lot of brands of peanut butter whiskey?
Yep.
We got some moonshine.
That's
in
what
the
I drink.
fridge. We got-
Bird
we
dog.
got-
Bird dog.
Bird dog. We got some banana flavored moonshine, and then we got some the apple pie moonshine, and then we got like
Ooh.
some peach moonshine too.
No.
I've
No.
heard watermelon is good. I've heard of it.
Oh, watermelon.
Might as well finish that off.
Certain flavors of moonshine are much better than others.
Yeah.
Just careful on who makes it homemade,
Actually, that
because you never know
apple
what's
pie
in
is
it.
pretty good, actually.
Have you? You've had moonshine, haven't you, Dom?
Yeah.
Dom's not there. There's Dom.
Yep.
He's out in search of moonshine.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for it. Yeah.
Yeah, moonshine is just unaged whiskey.
Oh.
Well,
What-
it depends on how you classify that, because the Italians have the grappa, and that's very moonshine-like.
Is there such thing as peanut butter flavored moonshine?
I don't know. Well, let's find out.
This is
Like peanut butter whiskey?
banana one.
Probably.
And then
I thought moonshine similar
the peach
or
one.
cheap, in which case it's more of a vodka than anything else.
And apple
Because of
pie.
what? Yeah, because it is distilled from potatoes.
Yeah,
No, moonshine is not. Moonshine comes from corn mash.
gone. Yeah,
Yeah. It obviously differs from country to country, though.
But a lot have made it over the years in through the Appalachian Mountains.
Yep.
And Smoky Mountains.
Moonshine. Moonshine is it says just according to Merriam-Webster is just intoxicating liquor, especially illegally distilled corn whiskey.
Corn.
Okay.
Corn whiskey, yep.
Yes, but
Corn, potatoes, close enough.
yeah. It's giving it the name whiskey without actually being a true.
Whiskey.
I would think. Yeah.
Doesn't have the
It's just a distilled alcohol.
yeah.
What's the strangest alcohol mixture? Can you make a
Pack it in.
liqueur out of green peas or
Anything
Uh,
that's sugar in and will ferment, you can make alcohol out of.
Yep.
There's a lot of desserts in which you could use to make the base for a mixed liquor drink
Hey,
with the same taste.
I mean,
but
I don't want to be. I don't want to be crude,
But
but I did come up with a drink called Jose's Old Lady, which was just Jose Cuervo. A shot of Jose Cuervo with an anchovy hanging over the side of the shot glass. Toss it back and then chew the anchovy.
Oh,
that'd be
God.
nasty.
Joe says that's nasty.
That's just good.
Yes, I understand where you're coming from, but
The
Oh,
anchovies enough for me. I wouldn't drink it.
was
Heck
that
no.
a
Peanut butter whiskey
concoction?
tea. Yeah, peanut butter whiskey and tea is more of a concoction
no, it was
because
more
it's
the,
actually you're mixing a couple things.
it was more the illusion of the taste of the ant.
That,
Mhm.
that's like mixing rum with Coke.
Rum and Coke and
You know.
rum.
A Cuban. And that all depends on which rum you put with it.
Well, there's
Normally a white rum, Bacardi.
I'm not a huge fan of Bacardi. It tastes like lighter fluid to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Plantation is my most recent cheap rum of choice. It's about the same price as Captain Morgan's or Sailor Jerry, but it is not a mixed rum. It's not a spiced rum. It's just a straight rum.
Yeah. Have you ever tried Woods' rum?
Mm-mm.
That's one of the more preferred rum of people who've been in the British Navy.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I don't think that'd be readily available here.
or you'd be surprised in what you can find here.
Yeah,
If
Now-
you look at the right store.
just Woods, WOODS.
Well, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. A drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. You know that song, TJ?
I don't think that I've heard of that before. What song is it?
A drop of Nelson's blood.
Dropping nuts and blood.
Nelson's blood. Admiral
Oh.
Nelson.
Oh, Nelson blood. Oh.
I'm not pretty sure it's rum.
It's an old, I think it's an old song, isn't it?
Yes, it's an old sea shanty.
He shanty.
I think it comes from the rumor that Nelson, his body was transported back to England in a cask of rum, and a drop of Nelson's blood was basically taking a quick hit off of the barrel of rum.
Oh. Huh.
At least that's the colloquial story that I seem to remember in my head. I don't know if it's true or not.
Not
Mark
heard
has
it.
to tell us Mark has to tell us the truth on that one.
I've not heard that story, to be honest.
Joe's still here, Jonathan.
I'm still here. I'm eating.
Yeah.
Eating the Jimmy John.
Okay. So Mark says I'm a liar.
No, I'm just saying I've never heard that story. It may well be.
I don't know if that's true or not. I don't. For some reason, that just popped in my head that that's where Nelson's blood, the shanty, came from.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not, or if it's just something somebody. I have heard that somewhere, but I don't know the validity of where I heard it from, or even where I heard it. It's just something that's rattling around in my brain, and I have no actual source for it.
Yeah.
That sounds vaguely accurate, but I have no idea if it's accurate either.
Better drop it. Oh no, I'm out of peanut
Yeah,
butter
Jonathan, I
whiskey.
flew.
Oh no,
I
we gotta
flew.
go get some more. Oh no.
Oh no.
I flew
Whatever
Johnny's
shall I
after us. It was nice.
The problem with peanut butter whiskey is it goes so fast because you can all you gotta do is throw it on ice and it is just lovely.
Just lovely. Nice and smooth. So,
Well, you could always just pour out a whiskey and then stir a bit of peanut butter in it.
It's smooth like butter.
smooth
Yeah,
like butter.
don't just do the ice and then put peanut butter in it, stir it around.
Yeah.
That's an option. Hey, I forgot to set my timer.
Uh-oh.
So I better just keep an eye on those guys.
Those guys. They were live earlier.
I will throw on some meatballs. And I'm going to throw in extra because these are always great to throw in the fridge and just snack on for a couple days.
Oh, Dominic's on the train. Hi, people on the train. Hello.
He's got a bomb.
He's on a bomb.
You can't say bomb on an
Really?
airplane. Bomb, 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 bomb.
It's not a train.
No one can hear you.
Um,
The tram.
Yeah,
He's got
tram.
as you will call it, a streetcar.
Yep.
Streetcar.
And it's not named Desire either.
You don't know what we'd call it. We might call it a doodlebug.
I wouldn't call it a street car either, because street cars are different here.
Yeah.
I won't call it a doodlebug.
A doodlebug was like a large streetcar that was enclosed and would run on regular train tracks.
A doodle.
we
that's
had
not it.
The V1.
a what?
A V1. Unmanned aircraft launched by Germany.
Yep. In the
Well-
Second World War.
Well,
Full of explosives.
the term doodlebug here predates that I'm using. The term doodlebug here came from the late 1800s, early 1900s, and about 20 miles from here, we had like one of the largest train accidents in history, where a doodlebug was going from Joplin down to Neosho, taking people back after an emancipation celebration. And
I think you told us
they
about
were
that.
supposed to take a siding to make room for a train that was coming the other direction.
Mm.
And the guy that was supposed to hand off the instructions at Joplin had a history of making the same mistake where he didn't hand off the instructions. He claims he did, though. So there's no real telling of why they didn't take the siding.
Yeah.
But they didn't take the siding and they hit head on. And the gas tanks at the front of the doodlebug exploded and covered the passengers in gasoline. And one of the most horrific stories
He gives you that look.
of that time from the newspapers was that some of the survivors that were trapped in the wreckage, they were still alive and in the wreckage begging people to shoot them because they were on fire.
Afternoon, 8 p.m.
Horrific story.
Mm.
Well,
We had a
but-
similar. We had a similar incident, like similar to that.
That age, I would have thought steam would have been more likely.
No. But
You have paid
that is an interesting thing is that
Friday. Yeah.
the funeral, and you have to remember this is, I want to say this was like in the 1905, something like that time period. But the funeral was a mass grave, and bodies could not be identified.
150,
And so, odd for that time, blacks and whites were buried together in the mass grave because they had no way of identifying bodies.
how's the job going with them?
Oh, the job's going great.
He's talking to his tenant.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
think
Keep 'em working.
Paul's having a side discussion.
Yeah,
He is.
without
But
muting
The
him.
thing of it is if you don't mind them being there, I think it's good for you to have them there.
that might be a good trip one of these days. Drive down and do a video on
Yeah.
the location of the accident and where the there's a memorial that is set up that memorializes the location or close to the location. And there is also at the Neosho Cemetery, I believe there is a giant marker for the grave. That is one of those one trip adventures that Lloyd and I talk about.
Yeah.
Mm. Yes, I've heard you mention. Yeah.
There's great little adventures that you can take that's just one gas tank away that is full a full story and full of history. And what is that?
That could be
looks
a
like a toilet
weekly
seat.
segment. That could be a weekly segment, you know. One
looks like-
one tank
looks like a-
gas story.
Right.
It looks like a fortnight thing.
Exactly what
It looks like a-
TJ.
Yeah, it is.
Fortnite Plus.
It looked to me like it was a toilet seat up on arms.
Yeah, it's how TJ fixed his toilet seat.
Looks to me like a vaginal X-ray.
Vaginal X-ray.
I think you all need therapy.
Okay, I think the Rorschach test just told us everything we need to know about everybody.
Yeah.
It's a head and shoulders shot.
Anyway, that's the Fortnite bus, but because it was 3D printed, the strands that go upwards didn't stay. They snapped off.
No, no.
So I used paper clips to fix it together.
That's funny. That's funny. Vaginal X-ray. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. That's
You boys
pretty
need to
good.
get out of here until dinner's ready.
Hilarious.
Out. Get your toys and get out.
It glows in the dark.
That's
Obviously.
good.
Yep. It'll be real soon, buds. We'll have dinner real soon, but we can't have toys in the kitchen while I'm cooking.
Fortnite, but
Can't believe it took me 2 hours to bloody fix it.
what did it break? Did it break and you had to like glue it back together or something?
Yes, the stands were not strong enough from the 3D print. So
That's cool that it glows in the dark like that.
yeah, so I had to fix it with paper clips.
Hey TJ, I got a quiz for you.
Nut Rod. What's up?
TJ, the water is steaming. Is it ready to put the spaghetti in yet?
No, it is not.
Good job.
Donald.
TJ, this is salt. You need to buy some of this in a big container like this.
Never mind that, Donald. We need to ask the important question. Have you cooked the meatballs and sauce yet?
Yeah.
The meatballs are cooking right now. They're almost done. The sauce is heated up on the stove. It's sitting at a simmer. I have not put the pasta in the water yet. See, I'm cooking everything else that gets done before you throw the pasta in because the pasta is very time sensitive, TJ. It is the most time sensitive of any part of the meal. In fact, give my sauce a little stir.
The worrying thing is we're on day 3 of this and TJ's still eating it.
Yeah.
And he's still eating the same pasta.
Oh no, TJ.
I think I cooked a little too much pasta the other night, I think.
I did warn you.
Yeah.
When you kept slamming it in.
I cooked the whole box. It's great for leftovers, great for throwing, just a tab of butter and a little bit of oregano in.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, take that, and I've got when I do when I harvest my oregano, I'll do it up in pesto, but do it in ice cube trays, and then take those cubes and put them in the freezer, like in a bag. And then when I want to make something with some pesto, I pull out a couple of cubes, and they're just really convenient.
Oh,
And
there you go.
doing leftover spaghetti with a little bit of pesto. Oh, very good.
Oh, nice, nice.
Anything after an hour is in the bin with spaghetti.
So,
Nah.
all right.
If
I'm
it's
gonna
not
jump-
safe
I
for
got
birds
another-
after an hour, it's not safe for humans.
Got another meeting to attend to, so I will see you guys later.
Bye, Teach.
Adios.
Well, it's not
Leftover
good-
noodles are fine. Leftover pasta is fine.
It's not good for birds because it dries out a little bit, which means when the bird eats it, it swells back up again. So
Birds,
same
birds
as-
can actually eat it dry.
shouldn't
But
do.
once it's cooked, it's like everything. Once it's cooked, 1 hour, it's got to go. When I chop fruit up for them, fresh fruit, half an hour to an hour, then it's gone.
That's not
Well,
cooked.
for people food, if you have leftover cooked spaghetti, you can throw it in the fridge and pull out your pesto sauce and make a great lunch the next day. Mix in some mushrooms. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Honest, at 28 pence for a packet, I think I'll just bin it and just cook some more.
Yeah, but it's usually still full of all the sauce. so
But
you-
but it is not 20. It's not 20 some odd cents a packet.
28 pence a packet over here.
Is here.
No, I got to drive to the store. You're talking about my time.
Yeah, but I don't have to drive to the store because the store is literally 2-minute walk.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh, TJ's gone, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
5
I was
minutes.
gonna give him a visual.
My
That is what you
Tesco,
call a boil.
from my front door to Tesco's front door is 350 yards.
Yeah. Why don't you cook your spaghetti in Dr. Pepper?
What?
Because Dr. Pepper boils at a silly temperature.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm not a moron. That sounds like something they'd teach you in special ed or something. I don't know.
There are a lot of recipes around where they cook stuff in Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Now, we did talk the other day about assassin spaghetti, which is interesting. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
I don't
You
think
got-
I think I
It's where
bothered.
you dilute your sauce and you put it in a skillet and you go ahead and you put the diluted sauce into the skillet and it cooks and absorbs as it's in the skillet and it will get more and more concentrated, but you're cooking the sauce into the pasta and
Oh, that's how
the
you-
pasta
That's how you make the little packets of noodles.
and the pasta will caramelize a little bit as you're going through.
That's how I
And-
make the noodles.
Yeah, and you gotta, and then it's a little spicy. You add some spice to it, add some red pepper flakes to it, but
Yeah. When I make them 15p packets of noodles, I took the noodles in and then the powder and just let it boil off. So it boils to the end. Let the pasta absorb everything.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the assassin spaghetti, and I've done it before, and it is a lot of work. I'll tell you that. But it is interesting, and I've thought about doing it. Have you guys ever heard of like spaghetti red?
No.
We call spaghetti red down here basically chili, but with spaghetti. So you got chili over spaghetti. And I've thought about thinning down a chili recipe and making the assassin spaghetti, but with the thinned down chili and make like a concentrated spaghetti red. Sounds good. Haven't tried it yet though.
Yeah, that sounds quite interesting.
That's an experiment I want to try, and if it comes out good, enter it into one of the contests up there at the lodge.
In your chili making ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Or a lot of times their barbecue contests, they'll have a chef's choice where you can enter in anything you want. And I figured it'd be a great chef's choice. Mm. I'm starting to feel that whiskey.
I'm gonna say I probably put too much chili powder in my chili, but then again, I don't think you much chili powder in a chili.
It is about the balance. Do you use cumin? We were talking about that the other day, and somebody said they didn't like cumin.
I can't remember who said that, but cumin is just a small seed.
Cumin, yeah, cumin is necessary for chili for the nasal qualities, in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Is she playing with boys? The cat. Oh no! You almost hit a kitty cat. She's done. She wants to go outside.
Hey,
boys are playing with the cat, and she wasn't playing.
Yeah.
All right, spaghetti's done. Breadsticks are done. Actually, the spaghetti could go another. It's almost al dente. It's a little bit. It'll go for a couple more. These spaghetti noodles are hard to judge because I'm using the whole grain spaghetti and it stays firmer anyway.
It does, yeah. Brown spaghetti.
Hey Mark, how's this for a bet for you? A guy had Osmajit to score and also to be booked in the same minute, and he got odds of 9,000 to 1. So he put a £5 bet on it, and he came in because he scored and then took his shirt off and got booked. There's some bookie somewhere that's seriously pissed.
45,000 quid.
Yep. Not bad for a fiver.
No.
And do we have salad? Please tell me we've got some salad in here. We got salad. My wife thought of everything.
Hi, Rod.
If you guys don't have a wife, I highly recommend picking one up. They're really awesome.
JDS. A what? What was that that's awesome, Don?
A wife. I just say, if you guys don't have, if you don't have one, I recommend picking one up. They're a great thing to have around the house.
I had one, and it's better off without it.
Oh, then you need to pick one up like mine. Mine is awesome.
No, I didn't pick one up that was right. It went off too quick.
I'm not sure if I would call mine ripe. That might get me in trouble. All right. And the boys get a breadstick. I will break that in half because they'll get a breadstick each. Good.
Only one breadstick.
Guess where me and Luke was on.
They are 4 and 5. They will get half a breadstick each. If they finish it, they can have more. But from experience,
so on this day last year, me and Laura was meeting
with the breadsticks than the spaghetti.
well, yeah, they're going to be more likely to eat the breadstick than the spaghetti or the salad.
You hear that, Joe?
What?
On this day last year, we was meeting your AI, Itchy.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, I still don't believe she's real.
She's definitely real.
Nah, I don't believe it.
And we all fall on behind. And we'll roll the old chariot along, we'll roll the old chariot
All I know is
along.
they got 2 hours now, Paul. They got 2 hours, less than 2
Far as
hours.
what? Huh?
FedEx got less than 2 hours.
Oh, before your end of what's it? Your time.
They told me they guaranteed I'd have it by 8 o'clock tonight.
They delivered mine almost 8 o'clock. My Air 3S.
Well, it's been on the truck for 3 days.
Well,
Yeah, the truck's been
mine wasn't on truck that long.
the truck's been past his house 3 times.
I guarantee you.
Joe, why don't you stand out by the road and wait?
Yeah.
If they drive by without stopping, throw rocks at them.
Yeah, it makes them stop.
Chase them down with a drone.
They'll call the police on you and you'll say, they stole my drone or they stole my power supply. I want my power supply and they've got it on their truck. Sir, have you been drinking? Just a little bit of peanut butter whiskey.
No. So Zeki.
Yeah, I shifted over to my brain for a second. I forgot the narrative that I was doing. I was no longer telling a story about Joe. I was making a confession about myself.
That's why you live in the show me state.
Oh my goodness. All right. I got noodles chopped up for these boys. That looks like mainly bite-sized pieces. We are going to put some sauce on here. Okay, should they get a little dusting of Parmesan cheese on top of their spaghetti? I'll put it up to you guys to vote.
Do you think they'll like it?
In my house, you don't really get a choice on what you're going to like. You get what you get.
To be honest with you, as a kid, Parmesan cheese smelt like old socks.
Gonna be honest with you.
Now, me,
it still does.
as a kid, Parmesan cheese was a thing I was allowed to put on my own slice of pizza, and I loved it. I would just load it up. Because it was a choice that I got to make for myself.
Who did the other ball?
Uh-huh.
Get that one.
Meatballs, salad, breadsticks.
Who get that ball, Tino?
Okay.
Parmesan cheese and black
Give
pepper
it to
ground.
Tino.
We got a black pepper grinder.
Give it to Tino.
Get that.
Spaghetti's ready.
Do it. Give it to Tino. Let him play.
Haley, spaghetti's ready. Baby girl, what are you doing up there? Are you looking to make a stunt, an accident?
That's
You might
something
fall
else.
up there.
Paul. So Logie brings me the ball and I throw
All
it, and Tino's laying there. I said, "You want to play? Go get the other ball." And he looks there, and his tail goes to wag a little bit, And I said, "Well, go get the other ball," and he moves his tail a little bit. So I threw the ball, and the ball's over here, and I said, "You want to play?" And I said, "Loki, give Tino the ball. Let him play." Loki went over there, pushed it over to Tino. He actually pushed it over there. Tino's not playing, but he pushed it in, and Loki came sat by me.
Wow.
I see Donald's got
Okay, Loki's not playing. Go get the ball. Oh, but Cleo's laying next to it right now, so Loki ain't nowhere near it. She's laying there like I dare him to come over here.
I touched my headphone. It disconnects. I don't know why.
Where's that ball? Yeah, she got her back to us right by the ball. He ain't going over there for nothing. He says, "I know what happens when that happens." She's setting me up.
Little piece of spaghetti for a baby girl.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it.
Oh, I came back for no reason.
Cooking with
Yeah, you
Don.
did.
Tune in for another session of Cooking with Don.
Oh, it'll be so exciting.
Yep.
David came back for a reason to get away from Laura.
Mm.
Hey,
What's
everybody.
up,
Mark,
Laura?
Donald, Dominic, Joe,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
And Mark, you have a good evening, and we'll see all of you again tomorrow.
Pack it in, Laura.
Yeah, pack it in.
Yeah,
Pack it in.
You know Laura's not here, don't you?
All I'm saying is
Well,
pack
too
it in.
bad.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying pack it in. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
Tell her
on
to
that
tell her to
note-
watch the replay. Pack it in, Laura.
Tell
Pack it-
Laura to pack it in.